Hello and welcome back to Marwell Manor Farm. The rain is still tipping it down. It just really is not letting up at the moment. So today what we're going to do, as we've got 108,000, yes. What we're going to do is we're going to go and get our cultivator that we're going to need for field 18, the lower half. We're going to take the 8340 to do that. And then we're going to get the horses. We're going to get set up with the horses today. That is our basic plan. So let's take the 8340, and we will head up to the shop to get things going, to get things started, and that will be really great for us to get that piece of equipment and get that done and dusted. We're then looking at getting the. We're then going to get probably going to get ourselves a car and a horse box, and buy ourselves a horse paddock so that we can go and buy our horses and get our horses in. So that's really exciting. It's the first time fully in Farming Simulator 19 that I have done horses. So yeah. They need to be ridden for 5 minutes every game day, I got told in an earlier thing. So that's why we're starting with 2. We're starting with a small paddock and 2 horses, and we'll work our way through. It takes 10 game days for them to fully develop. So whether we'll get to see the results of that, we'll see how we go. I'm enjoying this map a lot at the moment as it is. So yeah, we will see how we do and how far we get. We got yeah, it takes about 3 episodes for us to get through a game day on here, so we'll see how we do. But first, let's head up here and head around, and cultivator is our first item that we're after today. So there we go, into the shop, get out of the rain, wet enough as it is at the moment. Let's go and have a look. So our choice of cultivators actually is either a power harrow, which might be a good choice, although there are only 2 of them. They're both 4 meters and actually require 100 horsepower. I'm wondering if we can actually plant with this, with one of these. The rabies 3 meters. What have we got on our seeders? So we've got a 4 meter seeder and a... Where's the other seeder gone? Oh, it's in the least items because it's least. And a 6 meter seeder. So actually, we might as well just get a cultivator straight up. The Rao Polymag 300 is 7,000. The Colma L300 is 16,000. I'm looking at the prices of them. They are basically identical. And both 3 meters. So that's going to take it a while for it to do that job. Anything larger than that, though, is going to cost us a lot more. The power harrows, on the other hand, the Rave is 3 meters. 4 meters for the Coon. And that requires 100 horsepower. So we could go for that. We'll go for that power harrow. I think that's a much better choice for us. It's 18,000, but it's got the extra width. So, details and buy. Absolutely perfect. There we go. So that will actually work with our... it'll work with this tractor, because this tractor has 125 horsepower. Won't quite work with the 7740. The 7740 is slightly lacking in the power stakes. Eventually, I hope that we're going to get something around 300 horsepower on this farm. Maybe a T7 HD. That will then be able to take a much bigger cultivator. But we're way off that yet. So let's park this up behind here. There we go. And grab that. And we will get this back up to the farm. And then we're going to transport our way up to the shop here. And we're going to get ourselves a new car, I think. And we might place the horse paddock first. But first we've got to get up to the farm with this. So I will see you back up there. Okay, so we're back at our equipment. So we'll put this in our... So this is swiftly becoming sort of our equipment dropping area. But this should do the job nicely. I think if we put the T6 on this job, we would actually be able to seed. Actually, I don't think the T6 quite has enough power to use the power harrow and the seeder. So that's the problem. We want to leave this on this. So when this rain clears up, we will get this on the lower half of field 18, working on there. So there we go. And we might as well just leave this tractor here, I think. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go round and we're going to have a look. I think if I pop through here, through the shrubbery. Nice bit of rubbish there. I do like things like that. Really, really adds character to the map. Kind of wonder what that car was. It looks a little bit like a Jag. It's as if somebody just dumped a Jag here. So we have a massive area here that's available. I want to, I kind of want to do the cows around there. We may convert parts of that into a field. I think where the house normally is, or the house is on the default setting here, would be a really good place for this. I don't think these are those small trees? I don't think those can be removed. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a horse paddock in here, I think. So if we go to purchase and placeables, animal pens, what we've got here is this small horse paddock for 12,500. This is available from FS UK if you want to get this. We got the details of it here, and yeah, I think this will fit rather nicely in this area actually. Should we work when we eventually want to put at least a second one in or get a larger area, then I think we'll change it. We'll change it up. But for now, what I'm looking to do is see if I can exclude the tree, but I don't think we can. So let's just spin this around a little bit. We could conceivably, can we conceivably get 2 in here? I don't know if that's possible. I think we'd be pushing it, to be honest. We can definitely get 2 in, 1 in here like that. And yeah, and then we don't have enough space for another like that. So I'm gonna turn this and put the actual horse shed to the back of that. And then what we'll do is we'll move it closer to the road so that that tree there is outside and gives us plenty of space for us to access it. And then the tree we have still got in the paddock is not in an area where it's a problem. That will work. That will work really, really nicely. So we'll turn it a little bit more. And we'll turn our view a bit more so that we're like that. And that fits in there really, really nicely. So there we go. There is our horse paddock. So if I escape out of that, there we go. So this is the point at which we do the straw. This is the point. This is the water point. So we're going to need a water tanker as well, and we're going to need something for the feed trough. That tree obviously is still there, so there's not much we can do about that. And this is our gates. So we'll open those up, ready for us to get some horses. So let's pop up to the shop now and get some horses. Of course, when I said get some horses, what I meant was let's go buy ourselves a car and a horse transport so that we can actually pick up our horses. So, yeah, what we want here is we want a car, a lizard pickup, and main colour, I am going to go for a John Deere green. We can't change the colour of the Fent Nature. Actually, we'll go for the Fent Nature green in it, I think. Will be a good choice. That is price 31,000, so we'll buy that. Perfect. And then back, and then we need a trailer. We need a animal transport. So the big Western, we'll get that. And what we'll do that in is in the JCB or in the. That's a bit bright. The Challenger yellow. I think the Challenger yellow is a great thing. So we've got the green front and the yellow back. So let's buy that for 16,000. Okay. And then if we head down, this is version 1.1 of Marwell Manor, and unfortunately, I don't think that rear door opens. I have mentioned it enough, but I don't think that's yeah, that doesn't open. That's a pity. That would be a really easy way to get out to here. But there we go. There is our horse trailer, and there is our truck as well. Not a truck I think you'd see an awful lot on the UK, but I haven't got my Land Rover sorted yet. So yeah, we'll just call it an older Hilux or something like that. Right, so this truck's going to be more useful to us outside of just this. Let's turn that on and that, and go reverse. And hook that up. Right, where do we need to go to buy our horses? We've got 30,000 left. We're going to buy 2 horses. That is going to be the animal dealer up that way. So we'll tag that so that we should be able to see it then. Yeah, there we go. Of course, again, the steering wheel is on the wrong side of this for this map. Great. Oh, no. We have a great demand suddenly become available. Let's see what it's for. It is, okay, it's for canola. We don't have our canola is not fully grown yet. So there's nothing we can do about that, which is a pity. So yeah, let's go down to the animal dealer and pick up some horses. Here we are, Greendale Stores. This is also where the animals are. God, this rain is really, really, really persistent. And that is the animal dealer. So we want to reverse our horse box into there so that we can get those. Like so. And to get this backed in. There we go. Right. So we should be able to open this now. Yeah, there we go. And we don't want peaks. We want the horses. Now I don't know what colours to go for in the horses. Let's load up. We can take all sorts of animals in this actually. So we can go for. Wow, there's a lot of choices. So we've got grey, pinto, palomino, chestnut, bay, black, seal brown, and dun. So I'm going to go with a black horse. That, and I think we will have a. Quite like having a pinto as well. So we'll get a pinto as well. We cannot fit any more in. Yeah, with livestock trailer is full, so confirm that. We can't actually fit any more in our horse area either. So let's head back to Marwell Manor Farm, and what we can do then is up there we will get the horses fed and get them set up. We only have hay for them at the moment until we've harvested our oats, and of course we can't harvest any oats at all. Until they've grown, and at the moment they're still in a position where half the field isn't grown anyway. So yeah, I will see you back down at the farm. Okay, we're back at the farm. We need to get around the other side actually. I've come in here and want to get the horses in there. I think it's going to be easier to back out than back in. Is it just long grass there? It might just be long grass there. Gives us enough space to maneuver. Yeah. So we'll bring that in here. And then reverse up here. Like so. Right, and we will open up the back. Like that. And there are 2 horses. So the question I've got for you, I would like to know in the comments, what should we do about naming the horses? What should we name them? Currently we've got Dalton and Joker are our two names of our horses. So we'll unload them both into there and into the farm. There we go. And there they are. Nicely in their paddock. So the next thing we need to do is we need to get our them fed and watered. So we're going to have to go and get a trailer for the water. So we need a water tanker. We'll get them fed first. We'll get them started off first, and then we might end up today by doing some riding. So in the Manor 2 at the moment, we need to pop up to the main yard and get the bale spike. That's parked up there. We should be able to put some hay in with them. I don't know how much hay they'll take, so we're going to take a single bale of hay, and probably we might need a straw blower as well. Now we have some ideas for those. We have 20,000 left, so that we have something that will work with that. But I think, yeah, we need to get a piece of kit that we can blow straw with, and I think I know the best piece of kit we can get for that going forwards. So let's get them some hay first. So there's a good bale here. Perfect. And if we lift and reverse, then that makes things easy. Single straw bale, single hay bale. Now I think this should go. This should just go in the feeding trough. This hopefully will break down that. So let's find out. It won't. Why won't that go into... Okay, looks like we might need to feed them oats. Oh, I caught that tree then. Or maybe we have to put it down. That is something I found before. Yeah, there we go. So how has that done our horses for feeding? That has given them about half feed. So we need one more hay bale. And that will do that nicely. I'm wondering if we can drop straw bales off so that we can do the straw in the same way. So we need to get in and get a single hay bale. I don't have a single hay bale on the edge. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come here, plonk that down, do that, and go out, and hopefully be able to pluck this one off the end. No. There we go. Oh, without knocking the whole stack over or hitting my there we go. So it's not wonderfully on there, but it is on there enough. Yeah, having this big stack of hay bales and things has been really good for us. You know, that's helped us out a lot in getting our horses started here. So we'll try the same trick with the round bales. Now, if it doesn't work with the round bales, I will have to get another piece of equipment. That shouldn't be a problem. I'm just hoping it works on the Manor 2 because I don't want to have to buy a new front loader as well. So I'm presuming we take 2 hay bales. Sorry, 2 straw bales as well. Whoa. Oh, we did muck up one of our back bales then. That's alright. We didn't knock the whole stack over. That's the important thing that we managed to avoid. And, right, this I guess is where the straw bales go. Are they going to just disappear if I do that? No, they're not. Right, so we are going to need another piece of kit. So let's go and have a look at that. So I've popped back up to the shop here. We're in the 7740. We need 2 new pieces of kit. So the first piece of kit we need is we definitely need ourselves an Aquatrans. That will do us for doing the water. So that's great. So details, and we will buy that. That's 9,500. We've got 11,000 left. Now what we have here is 3 quite useful pieces of equipment. These are bale shredders. Take straw and use them to cover ground. So they're not that expensive actually. Really good for what we're after. Now it's whether these will go on. So an L218 or C MLT. Now what have we got? What is our owned items? An MLT 737. We can. Yeah, the MLT. This will go on there. So for 3,000, we're gonna need to bring our telehandler down here, but we can buy this. This is fantastic. So we'll buy that. Okay, and what I'll do is we'll head back in our 7740 here, when we might be able to connect that up to the front. So we're going to give that a try. If not, we're going to put the tank on the back, see if we can get some water. I believe we can fill up from the river, if I remember correctly. So is there a 3-point hitch on this? Now these do normally have a 3-point hitch. That's not a 3-point hitch on there. That's not a 3-point hitch on there. I think this actually only works with the telehandler. I don't know actually. Let's have a look. The reason why I took the weight off the front of this, hoping that we might be able to transport this with this, but I don't know if it's possible. No, it's not possible. So we'll get the telehandler up here. We should have brought the telehandler up here in the first place, actually, to be honest. But that's all right. I will get the telehandler up here in a moment. And what we need to do first is connect this Aquatrans up, and we need to go and find ourselves some water that we can fill into it. I'm hoping I can reverse it into the river down here at this point. So we're not going to cut at this point, just because I want to see if it is possible for us to fill from the river, whether there is a route down to reverse up into it. Yeah, okay, so on this side here we might be able to, and it looks like it's a pretty good bet actually, that we can reverse into the river at this point. So we'll see if that is possible. Like that. Yes, it's filling up. Absolutely fantastic. So we're going to leave that filling up there and pop back to our Manitou here. And I'm going to take this down to the shop now. The plan being that we're going to go and pick up the wires. So this, we're going to get a bale spike on that as well. We're going to keep this bale spike because this bale spike is fantastic for loading 2 bales at once. But the other one is good for just loading the one into the shredder. So let's head down there and pick it up. Okay, so we're back up at the shop, and what we have, so we've got 2 ways that this can connect to this, and I'm actually really pleased to see that these aren't just something that works on the front loaders. Although, why is that not connecting to this side? Maybe, or maybe. Yeah, that definitely has a connector on this side. Maybe that's for something else, but that doesn't make much sense to me. But it definitely, yeah, it definitely doesn't want to connect on this side. So we'll try connecting on the other side. That is a little bit odd. But certainly it should connect this side. Yeah, there we go. So that's connected onto this. And we could have taken the Aquatrans back down with us as well. Which is the bit that slightly annoys me. So I might actually just go and return the 7740 as we go past. And take the Aquatrans back with this Manitou. So yeah, we'll switch things around. We'll get everything back at once, and that'll be nicely all bundled up. So I'll see you in a moment once we've got this all sorted out. Okay, so I dropped the 7740 back at the yard. We're going to hook this, hook the Aquatrans onto the back here. There we go, and then we're going to take this. We'll take this bale shredder and this back to our horses and get them done. And once they're done and dusted, it's probably pretty much where we're going to finish today, I think. Yeah, I'm really pleased. You can't see anything over this. So I'm really pleased with where we are and how we're going. And hopefully by next time this rain will have cleared up as well. And we can get back to planting the corn because, yeah, we really need to get on with that. Okay, back down to around the horses. So what we'll do first is we will drop off this. So I'm going to switch over, yeah, to that. Drop it off, and then we'll go and give them some water, which is around the side here, like so. They don't mind the rain too much. Alright, and there we go. And unload that for them. Rather nicely. So they haven't taken very much of that, which is good news. That will mean we don't have to fill this up for a while. Obviously, we're looking to get the cows next. We need a whole load of money to do that, so that's going to take. Well, we still have all the barley, of course, so we do still have all the barley available to us. Yeah, we've got to, considering how much it's cost us to get the horses set up. Although, to be honest, the horses will pay for this setup. Once they've gone through their whole thing, the horses will pay for their setup. It means we basically get most of the cow set up for not a lot of money. So that's pretty good. Right, so we want to connect this, and this is where the beauty of this piece of kit comes in. So we connect this up, like so. We then tab through to the next bit and disconnect that, which disconnects the piece of equipment. And it disconnects with a bale spike. It's a really small bale spike, but it is still a bale spike. So what we'll do now is put that into there. So I didn't know how this worked when I first saw these. Announced for FS19, but I really love them, and this is the first time I've got to use them fully on a map at the moment. And yeah, really nice pieces of kit. And you basically load it like this. And you load the bale into here. Now, I don't know, looking at the attachment on this side, it looks like you can use it either side. Which kind of makes sense. Oh, I want to get it right down. There we go. So that's in there. We are going to come in from the other side, so we do want to get this in and connect it. There we are. Now what we can do is, I don't know if we have to unfold this. So do we have to unfold this? No, we just use the blower. So that's good. let's zoom out of this and come around here. And actually looking at this, we would have probably been better off blowing out the other side. But that's okay. So yeah, there you see, it then goes straw. So that is just the normal unload function. And so we'll unload the straw. And there it is. We want to lift it up a bit higher. But that will then make our horses a little bit happier. Perfect. Right, so that still has most of a bale in there, so we'll go and put this back in the shed. Yeah, so we've got a lot of bale left in that. So we'll put this in here so that our bale is not... it doesn't get too wet. It has got fairly wet already because of what we were doing. And then we need to go and get the other bale. So I'm still going to use the bale spike we've got on here for that. So we'll switch over and drop that off. There we go. And come straight out with the bale spike. And here you can see the little bale spike that's in here. Just a fantastic little bale spike. Right, and let's go back in cab because I find it easier to pick up bales in this manner too in the cab. And there we go. So that's it really. That is our horses all set up, raring to go. Very pleased with how that's worked out. We've had a couple of very productive videos the last couple of videos. I was about to say, oh, the rain stopped, but no, it's because we no longer see it in the sheds. So there we go, that's there. We'll pull that back in, connect back up to our piece of kit so that we can drop it off. There we are. And right, just drop that there. No, get the right bit, drop that there, and there we go. So hopefully when we return next time, this rain will have gone. It is clear. We've definitely got brighter skies now. And we'll hopefully get back to some seeding and get started on some cultivating and all that kind of thing. But this time, all that remains is for me to say a thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.